Hello. I thought today I would share with you something near and dear to my head, my hearing aid, or as it's also known as a bone anchor hearing aid, or classified more as a hearing device to help me hear, because when I was born, and I'll tell you about that, the inner ear has several parts to it. Yes, I drew this picture. No, I'm not an artist. Sorry. Has all these little parts in it. Okay, you got the outer ear right here, the canal. That's the part that you're not supposed to stick your finger into, but people still do. Don't do that. Don't put anything smaller than your pinky in your ear ever. Anyway, ear canal, drum, all these little bones, hammer, anvil, stirrup, which actually looks like a little stirrup from a horsey. Kind of cool. And of course, the concula, auditory nerve, all that stuff heads to your brain. Auditory nerve hits your nerves and gets all that information to your, brain to tell you how to process all those sound waves that are floating through the air all the time. At any rate, when I was born, those little bones were pretty much non-existent or brittle and pretty much all broken up. So I didn't have those working as well in both of my ears. So you can say I'm pretty much about 75 to 90% hearing loss there. But I had two hearing aids for the longest time. I wore them in both ears. And sometime around high school or college, I just kind of gave up on the one ear and just went with the left ear, or the right ear. Right ear is my better ear. Anyway, so this is not my better ear. Anyway, sometime around 2011, I went for a hearing checkup because I hadn't had one in a while. It's always important to have one. And the doctor told me about something called a bone anchor hearing aid, or BAHA, which I just showed you earlier. BAHA, bone anchor hearing aid. That is what I'm about to show you. This is a device that they actually put into your skull with this little titanium post right there. Okay. Yep, the titanium post. They just put it right there and attach it to your skull. See, how sound works for most of us, most people, is it just goes through into your ear like that. Sound waves jiggle around through all those little pieces, vibrating. Those little vibrations hit against the drum and hit against the concula, and all the sound starts moving around and making the waves into communication. It's pretty cool. But for me, I didn't have that, so I had hearing aids that helped to produce the sound better. But this BAHA actually creates something else pretty cool. It allows the sound, takes the sound into the device, directly into my skull, into the bones, and helps vibrate all the sound throughout the entire brain. So it brings the sound through here, and it can actually make it feel like I'm getting all the sound from both sides. A little stereophonic, which is really neat, actually, if you ever want to try it. This little device right here attaches to it. If you put earplugs in your ears, and you put this right up to your head like this, like that, you could hear, just like I do with it. Okay. Anyway, it's a really neat device, and I think it's a great tool to have. A lot of people ask me about it all the time, so I figured I'd just give you a short video to explain the wonders of the bone anchor hearing aid. I've had it since 2011, and it works great. Talk right into it. And one more feature too. This one is a newer, actually. I didn't have this till more recently. This newer model has a Bluetooth device, which means that I can literally listen to my phone through it. And I can have a phone conversation with somebody. So I just hands-free walk around the grocery store, talk to my wife or my kids or whoever about what I'm buying, or walk around, take a jog and listen to music. It's pretty cool. Of course, a lot of the times you actually can hear from it, so it doesn't exactly keep you completely private, but you can hear it. So if I wanted to, I could listen to something and repeat it word for word if I wanted to. O Zion, against your sons. Okay, that's Zechariah chapter 9, by the way. Listening to that right now. At any rate, it's really cool. So I can just listen to music and all that stuff, Bluetooth. That's the bone anchor hearing aid. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'd love to tell you about it and refer you to any doctors or hearing aid doctor specialists that might be able to assist you with it. Have a good day.